Hey guys, this is Hanson here. I'm going to quickly give my thoughts about the 2016 Green Bay Packers draft class. Had a total of 7 picks in this draft. Originally had 9 picks at their disposal. Used a couple to move up in the draft. 7 picks being in the first round. Kenny Clark, a nose tackle out of UCLA, fills a hole of need immediately left by B.J. Raji after his abrupt retirement. And the second round, they traded up in the second round to select offensive tackle Jason Spriggs from Indiana. I think it's a good pick for depth purposes. You always need depth of the offensive line, and the offensive line depth was tested a lot last year for the Packers as David Bakhtiari, Brian Bulaga, and Corey Linsley all were injured at one point in the season and missed some time. So that's a good pick there. I just don't know if it was worth trading up for that, but I guess they were really high on him to trade up for them. Third round went with a pass rusher, Kyler Fackrell from Utah State. Pass rushers, when you're in a 3-4 defense, you always need a lot of pass rushers. So that, and he could be eventual replacement to Julius Peppers, who is getting long in the tooth. So he could possibly become a starter in a couple years. Fourth round, they had 2 fourth-round picks with inside linebacker Blake Martinez from Stanford. Probably the biggest positional need for the Packers was inside linebacker, so it was good that they eventually addressed that position. Went with a defensive end, Dean Lowry from Northwestern. He's a schematic fit for the Packers as he is perfect for the role of a 3-4 defensive end. So a good addition to the defensive line. Fifth round, they went with Trevor Davis, a wide receiver out of California. A very fast player. That's his real go-to trait. That's one thing that really sticks about him is that he is a lot of speed. Could also bring value as a kick returner. And then their sixth pick was another offensive tackle, Kyle Murphy from Stanford, to be 2 pick. That was so 2 guys from Stanford picked by the Packers. Once again, offensive line depth always important. Could possibly be tested again this year for the Packers. So I'd say overall is a pretty good haul. The only thing is I would have liked to see the Packers take a tight end. I would have liked to see that. And there were times in which they had tight ends available, like Jarrell Adams, Austin Hooper, you name it, throughout the draft. So I guess the Packers are fine going with Jared Cook and Richard Rodgers going into the season. I mean, they're for sure also going to bring in some undrafted free agent guys. Let's see if they crack the roster at all. But so that's that. Let's hope for the best. Time will tell how this draft class goes. So see ya.